relax more. And that's meditation. And then if it is an achievement given the moment. So that's Vipassana, Samatha and Vipassana. I was going to say that even if you have meditated for 25 over years, right, when you sit in the meditation, sitting, you have difficulty focusing. Meaning, you have lost your Samatha. You may have a certificate in Vipassana, right? You may have a diploma in Vipassana studies, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't help you. What really helps you is you need to regain your Samatha. You need to tranquilize yourself. You need to calm down first, and you need to settle, let the dust settle, and then and then you bring yourself up, you elevate yourself to the Vipassana level. And you don't necessarily do Vipassana. Why? And then I use, sometimes I use the whiteboard. Let's say I would just say this way. This is simple graph. It's like EEG, ECG. You see this the line running in different at different lengths, and then the different length is maybe could be different. Let's say when you are practicing Vipassana, let's say this is the way, like now you are in a Vipassana retreat, and then VS, you fall down to Samatha level all of a sudden. So VS, and then blank, zero, nothing, not even Samatha. And then again some S, and then V. V1, V2, V3, V4, and then S4, S3, S2, S1, S0, blank, again, all of a sudden V4. Meaning you could fluctuate. It's like the fluctuating thing. You could move between Samatha and Vipassana, and you lose your focus. And still you don't have to worry. Because even after, because why this happens, why this monk has talked so far, almost like 45 minutes, but he hasn't still talked about masquerading tendencies. That's the point now. Now I have come to the point. The masquerading means deceiving the tendencies. Now, why it could even happen to an experienced meditation teacher, that he or she loses his or her Samatha level, tranquility, calm, balance, and so that this particular experienced practitioner has to regain his or her Samatha first, tranquility or calm first, and then only then will she or he be able to continue up to Vipassana again. And then again, you are just a normal housewife, or you are just a normal businessman. You are a regular human being, right? But even if you have never you have never sat, right? You have never done any meditations. You have never been to a retreat, but it doesn't matter. You can still use this technique. So the whole purpose of meditation is to cultivate your mind. That's what the very Pali word means, bhavana, B-H-A-V-A-N-A, bhavana. Bhavana means to cultivate, bhaveti, to cultivate, to elevate yourself. And there should be a development, there should be a cultivation. And the cultivation is hard. Why you cultivate? Because you are on the zero, and then it's like ground zero, right? You are on ground zero. You need to start from zero and to go higher. And it's okay to be back in at zero. Why? That's where you had been, right? And I have always say experienced meditation practitioners, whenever they feel, I know quite a number of meditation practitioners, because sometimes they are suffering a lot. Bhante, you know what happened to me? I don't know, because I lost my awareness, lost my balance. And sometimes when they are too close to me, I would try my best to make them close to me, close enough to me, because I need to tell them something personally. Is it really your motivation? Is it really your resolution that you need to regain your higher mental level, or simply because you are suffering because you are being egoistic, because you lost your awareness, and so that you are suffering. Some would say, yeah, with a lot of difficulty, because they are hesitant to agree. They hesitate to accept that. Yes, that's the case. But never so the ego is always there. If all these things are because of our masquerading tendencies, our own tendencies of the mind that always fool us, that always by which we get fooled, by which we get deluded. We always get deluded by our own mental tendencies. That happens. Now the story. So far we have talked about daily life things, right? One story. Well, there was this Buddhist monk, a bhikkhu. He had achieved iddhi, or psychic energy, psychic power, and with his iddhi vidajnana, or his knowledge of psychic performance, he could show others that he is now touching the moon, right? And by creating a cosmic hand, and take the story metaphorical, not literal, right? But still, the incident, the moral of the story is literal, but the story may be a parable or a metaphorical. So there was this monk. See, he had a lot of students, and it was part of his daily routine in the evening, actually, that he would ask his students and show his skills. Right? He would touch the moon. Today is the new moon, right? Today's new moon day. So and then he would touch the moon, because it's a psychic thing, and you don't necessarily it's not necessarily touch the moon, and you wouldn't have necessarily created a cosmic hand, right? Cosmic hand is a hand, a kind of hand that you can extend up to the moon or beyond the moon, anywhere in the universe. It's like when Buddha did that once, right? Okay, that story is fascinating. I will tell that the next time, or maybe some other time. So and then and there are a lot of young students watching him do this, performing his psychic ability. Now he would continue to do that, and he would perform different kind of psychic miracles. By the way, in Buddhism, we don't give any, we never give priority. We give no priority to psychic miracles in Buddhism. The only miracle is miracle of transformation, that to transform yourself. The only miracle the Buddhist monk is supposed to perform is to help the world transform their mind, and that's the best miracle. So, and there are so many monks watching, and there was one little monk, 7 years old, and then he had been watching, right? And then novice monk, 7 years old, and now he approached. After his master was done with this psychic thing, after he's done with this touching, creating a cosmic hand and touching the moon, he approached and paid his respect to his teacher, a monk, and then he asked, "Oh Venerable, would you please create an elephant through your psychic power?" Of course, done. And there was an elephant. "Can you please make it bigger, because this is too small?" And then there is done. He said, "Done." Okay, and there appears a big elephant. "Can you make it even bigger?" Yes. Now the elephant looks formidable, so big, so tall, so big. And then, "Can you please make that elephant move?" Yes. Just now elephants, and that's the fun. Yeah? It's an animal of movement, right? Animals cannot stay still. They can't stand still. Now the elephant is just moving. "Can you please make its trunk? Can you make it like now? How to say, moving towards us?" Yes, done. And then, "Can you make it look like fierce, like a fierce elephant?" Yes, done. More fierce? Yes, done.